Welcome back to Off-Frame Games, and I'm late for school. I hightail it towards my school. I'm in the second year. While running, a movie I saw recently springs to mind. An old sci-fi flick from the year 2050. All these oldies seem to be lacking one thing. Just one thing. It's not the story. It's not the super advanced graphics that make everything look pretty. No. It's the creativity. Oh, let me get the mouse off the screen. Can I click it without it? A few showcase large-scale space battles. Oh wait, no, wrong button. Others would have flying vehicles soaring through the sky. Just, but guess what? It's 2050, okay? We don't have moon-sized starships or flying cars zipping around. People still walk to school. Okay. I have a segue, but we still technically walk to school. People still drive normal vehicles. People still ride bicycles and skateboards. Some people still use old fountain pens or pocket watches like me. But there exists a single piece of technology that's been more prominent in our lives. Androids. Androids. They're being used everywhere around the world. There's one thing these aged films got right. That is one thing they got right. I said that wrong. Wow, my school bell sounds like my grandparents', grandfather clock. The morning bell snapped me from my reverie, and I dashed straight into my classroom. Please refrain from running in the hallways. Fuck you, Android! A janitor android scrolls me as I rushed past it. These types of facial recognition software to report any transgressors kind of suck. Like me. Except, I can just cover my face, so yeah. And there's no record. You kind of got to know how to exploit them. It's what I do. And I'm safe. Bolstered by my recent victory, I strut towards my desk with a confident swagger. I notice that the teacher is not in yet. I plunk down on my seat while I'm still huffing because I am a human being and I actually haven't exercised in forever. That was pretty close. Did you sleep again? A concerned-filled voice, said. It's coming from the guy sitting right next to me, who's invisible, but for now. But just wait 1 moment, and he'll show up. Trust me. Ah, yes, a clever-looking fellow. People usually refer to him by his nickname, Dr. Gears. That's because he's a real geekwinnet with a burning passion for robots. He and I never see eye to eye because technically I hate robots. Well, that will change as the days pass. But I hate robots, and I generally hate most things. And he likes robots, and therefore he hates everything I stand for. And while I label myself as an introvert, he's very approachable and outgoing. Moreover, our tastes and hobbies differ quite a lot. You'd think we'd have nothing, to do with each other. But he sits next to me, and I may have looked at his homework on tests a few times. It did what we know about it. That, and they do say that opposites attract. It's weird, right? It's like there's only 8 people in this whole game. No, no, I just had business and stuff. Really? Wait, hold on. Really? This early in the morning? Yes. I am cut short by a middle-aged man making his entry. Our teacher. The female assistant android tails right behind him. Yeah, well, let's talk about this later. I will tell you a story you will not believe. You'll love it, but I'm gonna hate telling you afterwards. He returns a thumbs up. We have signals. I don't exactly know why because I just told him, but signals. Yeah. Lunchtime rolls by, and I take out a freshly brought pieces of bread. Dr. Gears does likewise, but with a very, very appealing lunchbox. 2 desks have been joined together. On mine, there are a couple pieces of fried croquettes with a carton of chocolate milk. Breakfast of champions. My friend, on the other hand, is quite a tasty spread in front of his, which he seems to be enjoying immensely, and he is also an asshole for not sharing any, and forcing me to watch him as he eats. I've heard that his maid droid makes it for him every morning, and the food honestly doesn't look half bad, so... But then again, anything looks better to a poor schmuck like me who eats bread every day. But it's tasty. Problem with your food or... No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna take some of this food that you're not paying attention to. Oh, look, it's sausage. I bite down on my croquet. And I realize that I have entered the Twilight Zone. Delicately piercing its golden, crispy, warm surface, a savory scent swaps forth. The sweet flavor of the dough mingles with the tantalizing aroma, creating a heavenly texture. But that's not all. The cream inside unleashes its softness as it slowly melts upon my tongue. For the vegetables in the mixture provides a strong, rich flavor. The eggs and mashed potatoes join the fray by pleasantly blending in with the other ingredients. This is amazing. It must be. Had you go in there, didn't I? Setting aside a sad excuse for a rubber substitute, I pose a question to Dr. Gears. So, by the way, if you ignore my trip down to Memory Lane and or the Twilight Zone, didn't you once tell me that you had a lot of androids at home? Huh? Oh, yeah, like 6, I think? That is a high number, considering androids are super fucking expensive. You know, a typical household honestly can't afford that. Rumors that Gears is from a well-to-do family may less be rumors and more, hey, the guy has 6 fucking androids. Why the sudden interest? No reason. Nothing. Oh. Wait a minute. He starts grinning like an idiot. Hey, your food's falling out your mouth, you know that, right? You've taken a liking to androids, haven't you? So you're calling off this little war of ours? More like a temporary truce. I mean, she is cute. I mean, just let me ask you a question. Androids are simply amazing, you know? They're truly the greatest invention that science has delivered since the beginning of mankind. There are quite a few types. My favorites are the maid models, because I am a pervert. I'm gonna be honest, if they can make good food, I will put a robot in a maid outfit. But still I gotta be honest still. It's got food first, then maid outfit. Not the other way around. They take care of all the chores and really know how to cook. On top of that, the female ones are all pretty cute. Sometimes I find myself admiring their beauty. You know what? Not gonna touch it. You've got one sick, twisted mind there, Dr. Gears. I don't know you people achieve inner... Don't you know that people can achieve inner peace with beauty? It's been proven by science, you know. I shake my head wearily. I do admire his enthusiasm over something so petty, though. Really, I do. I mean, I don't, but I mean, I do. Look, it's what's on the inside that counts. All the gears and the servos and the computer chips. Oh, well, what are you talking about? Look, appearance doesn't matter. It's still a crummy, stupid robot. Look, here's an example using people. Let's say there is a person with a pretty face, but he's a man. Does the fact that he's got a woman's face change anything? No. Ultimately, he is a man. Now, If you are into men, this analogy does not work for you. Still, likewise, if I say a beautiful android, since it's ultimately a robot, its aesthetics don't matter anymore. It just becomes an illusion. What I'm trying to say is that even if a robot acts like a person, it's not. Therefore, all robots are the same to me, and I dislike them all. I guess you still haven't changed your mind. But there has to be a reason why you brought this up, right? Normally, you would never talk about it. Yeah. Well, if you're looking to buy one, I am here for you, man. I'll make sure you fill you in on everything you need to know. I'm telling you, you make making the greatest purchase of your life. In response, I rub my cheeks in embarrassment because I'm known as the guy. I'm the guy who doesn't like robots. Okay, so about the buying part. Oh, could it be that you're worried about that price, my friend? Oh, don't worry. I have some connections that'll let you get one dirt cheap. I mean, it's not going to be the greatest of models, but hey, it's a dirt cheap Android. As long as I'm with you, there won't be any problems. No. I mean, you got the dirt part, but no, not yeah, it's just we'll just continue on. So, an android fell off the back of a truck. Well, what do you mean by that? Should I tell him? I should tell him, right? I should tell him. He'll enjoy the story. It'll be a fun bonding experience. Hey, I found this awesome android in the dump, and she works, and her legs are broken. But it'll be fun. It'll be fine. Yeah. So I found an android. Come again? I found an android. You found an android. Yes. Where? At the junkyard. Holy, oh, you lucky bastard. Is it something like the IDX 358? Or 455? What model is it? Something with the P. I don't fucking know. Someone told me it's a pretty recent model, but I haven't seen anything impressive yet. Might as well give it some time, though. It was free after all. Well, now you made me curious. I'll be sure to pay you a visit soon. He pauses for a moment before continuing, as if he's trying to change the subject. Well, I am certainly happy that you've taken an interest in androids, but what? You should be careful. About what? You've seen them on TV, right? People who are obsessed with androids. They say it gets really tough to deal with as time goes on. Robots are robots. Humans are humans. You should never forget this boundary between them. Okay, Dr. Giz, I'm gonna have to stop you and pause you right there. Okay, you were the one that was talking about robots in maid outfits. I was the one telling you, hey, I don't like robots, but I found a robot. Why the sudden are you talking about... I'm gonna steal a term from Futurama, and we will say robosexuals. Yes, humans who enjoy spending time with robots. And honestly, if AI becomes advanced enough, does it honestly matter? But, philosophical questions aside, Right now, I am simply telling you, hey, I found a robot, and you're like, well, don't fuck a robot. It's like, fuck you, man. I just found something. Let me enjoy this for like 5 seconds before you make it dirty. Robots are mere tools designed to make our lives easier. Nothing more, nothing less. Me being struck to lightning is more likely, but sure, I will not sleep with my robot. I know. Of course, I don't expect that to happen to you, of all people. No, I'm simply saying this for story. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Shut up. He nods in response. Because I don't see reason to go and go sleep with my little robot. Before I knew it, the day's class has finally come to an end. At last, another monotonous day of school was coming to a close. But it feels like this lecture is lasting all fucking ever. It's like I'm stuck in molasses. The chalkboard is filled with scribbles that are barely decipherable, making it hard to understand the lesson, which is honestly painful enough already. I am all the fuck out. I cannot give no shits about what's going on. I just want out. The teacher is just god awful at explaining things. His words go through one ear and right out the other. Unable to hold back the incoming fatigue, I let out a small yawn, just a small one. And glancing around, it looks like no one's doing much better. All these mediocre teachers have one thing in common: their teaching method. It's way too convoluted. Look, a bunch of rotten snobs, that's what they are. I mean, they gotta teach to the book, man. Don't you know how schools work? Air quotes in the United States. But they just teach to the test. They have a book right in front of them saying, hey, teach them how to multiply using this add fraction. They don't understand, fuck them. Alright. And yet, time marches on. The teacher's dreadful onslaught of words ultimately comes to an end. Watching a politician's speech is much more riveting in comparison. All that's left is to go home. Wait, I gotta go someplace. I pack my belongings hurriedly, waving goodbye to Dr. Gears as I start to head home. Realizing I forgot that I have a fucking robot now, I decide, hey, let's not go home. On the way, I suddenly realized something. I forgot I got a fucking Android, and almost ended up heading straight home. I doubled back towards the repair shop. Arriving, I peeked through the windows. The place is not too busy, but there's no sign of the repairman. Wasting no more time, I head in.
안티크숍에 어서 오세요. 손님, 뭘 찾으시나요?
As soon as I set foot inside, I am immediately greeted by a female staff. The voice had a sweet, vibrant texture. It honestly really caught me off guard. I had never expected a girl to be manning the store. I guess she's a part-timer. I turn around to face the person calling out to me, and my jaw hits the floor. I know you. Her face lights up when she finally recognizes me. I do know you! Hi.
어머, 드디어 와주셨군요, 주인님. 애타게 기다리고 있었답니다.
It was the android named Lucy Valentine who had greeted me at the door. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? There's no way that useless thing could be standing here talking to me. And, what's with that smile? I double check, and yes, it is Lucy.
네, 맞아요. 루시는 다른 누구도 아닌 루시랍니다.
Well, I guess that settles that. How'd you end up like this, manning the store?
네, 주인님. 어떻게 된 거냐고 하시면
Okay, the voice. And your face. And you're standing on your own, right?
네, 물론이에요, 주인님. 루시는 지금 두 발로 서 있답니다. 에헴.
Lucy puffs out her chest, looking proud. I mean, that's not something to be really proud of, but sure. Thinking about how she was before, it actually was very damn impressive. You do look better now, so there's nothing wrong with you anymore?
네, 주인님. 지금 루시는 몸이 가벼워서 날아갈 것만 같답니다.
I suggest you don't. I don't think that's covered in your warranty, because I don't have a warranty because I found you in the dumpster. For emphasis, she spins in place like an excited ballerina. She had the appearance of a mature, well-pampered maiden, yet at the same time looked silly like a child. But her spin abruptly ends as she crashes onto the floor. And there goes my peace of mind.
아직 원상태는 아닌 모양이에요.
Lucy smiles sheepishly. Well, fuck? That deceptively human voice, her vibrant personality full of such emotions, and her face displaying all manners of expression. Each movement bursts with spirited passion. To say that I am amazed would be a gross understatement. My brain has... yeah. I can't utter a single word. It won't show it on the outside, however. It's a weakness to lose control of your emotions. For deep down, though Lucy may be a robot, I am truly the robot. Look, after a while, you start seeing the themes and patterns that are going to be prevalent in, well, anything. Oh, that plus, I don't want to admit to her that I'm surprised. Also, I called her a lot of bad things this morning, so, yeah. Wow, that's one heck of a change in the past few hours.
처음으로 주인님한테 칭찬을 받았네요. 기쁘다. 에템?
Alright, you have a recording of all the shitty things I said to you earlier this morning and last night. Sure, okay. I'm complimenting the guy who fixed you, of course.
쿵, 그럴 수가.
Yeah. The look of disappointment on her face was quite surreal. How could I possibly explain this? Magic? Had she been enchanted by a witch? Old childhood stories spring to mind. The nine-tailed fox who desired to become a human. The little mermaid who also wished to become a human. Whatever happened to them? Oh right, one stole your soul and or a few other things, and the other turned into sea foam. Yeah, look it up. Do you not know the story of the Little Mermaid? Look it up. I loved it. It's crazy. And basically old school grim fairy tales. I love them. Let's just say they didn't quite have happy endings. But this robot makes me think that if the Little Mermaid's wish ever came true, wouldn't she be celebrating just like this? Well, enough of the slaptrap. Back to the matter at hand, which is... where is the repairman? Say, what happened to the guy who put you in charge?
네, 주인 아저씨께서는 필요한 물품을 조달하러 잠깐 외출하셨답니다.
He's not here. So, what about the store?
에헴, 가게는 지금 훌륭한 점원이 대신 보고 있답니다.
An assistant. Where is this assistant you speak of?
에헴, 에헴.
Yes, ahem ahem. Where is this assistant?
에헴, 에헴.
Is she in the back? She in the restroom? She taking a nap under the desk?
에헴, 에헴.
Well, that sure took the wind out of her sails. She's having more highs and lows than a bipolar patient. Feeling bad for her, I honestly decided to drop the act. I knew all along. I was just messing with you. I had no fucking clue that's what she was talking about. You're the one in charge for the time being. Of course I knew. Of course.
네, 맞아요, 주인님. 지금은 루시가 가게를 보고 있답니다.
Well, she sure bounced back fast. Moreover, what's the deal with the repairman? Leaving Lucy to take care of the store on the first day he's met her? To such a ditzy robot. This robot. You'd have to be kind of be a few cards short of a full deck to think that was a smart idea.
저 주인님, 뭘 그렇게 생각하시나요?
Nothing. I'm not thinking of no. Nothing. And can you stop calling me master all the time?
하지만 주인님은 주인님인걸요.
Okay. Yes. Still very weird. Look, just use my name.
하지만 루시는 주인님의 이름을 모르는걸요. 이 기회에 가르쳐주세요.
Yes. Yes. I completely fucked that up last time. So let's run through the choices. Alright. I shall beat Batman. Nah. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I thought I was gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna change it. No. Apparently, no matter what, I am Mr. Handsome.
주인님, 그런 거짓말은 해도 안 된답니다.
Oh, okay. I love me anything with a little sass. Good sass, mind you. And if Lucy can toss out some sass like this, I am instantly in fondness of her.
남을 속이는 건 나쁜 짓이에요. 거짓말은 죄랍니다.
Are you calling me ugly?
그런 뜻은 아니고요. 실수.
She curls up instinctively, thinking she might be scolded for messing up.
그게 아니라 이름을 속이면 안 돼요. 진짜 이름을 말해주세요.
Fine. So why do you think I'm pulling your leg?
조금 전에 이름을 입력하는 걸 봤답니다.
Oh, come on, even the game works against me. Alright. Forget it. Fine. Just call me master.
네, 주인님.
This is gonna get old real quick.
주인님.
Yeah?
주인님.
Oh my god, she's broken again. What do you want?
그냥 불러봤답니다.
I would say that's endearing, but are you messing with me?
아니요. 당치도 않은 말씀을. 주인님이라고 부를 수 있는 분이 있다는 게 너무 기뻐서요. 그래서 그냥 불러봤답니다.
She cracks a wide smile. If she were human, I think she was on drugs. But for a robot, maybe she's still on drugs. But robot drugs. Or her programming is still kind of corrupted. Whatever the case, I just can't get a beat on her. Where's that stupid repairman?